Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. I should say Happy New Year to you all and welcome to Miss Bayless Chronicles. We're coming back. Get ready, we are coming back in 2025 strong. Just to do a quick recap on 2024 and some of the things that happened, why you haven't heard from me in a minute. It's been a year full of challenges, but I'm not afraid to say thank God for all the blessings and thank God for making sure that He took me through every single challenge, hurdles after hurdles. The last big hurdle was that my mom passed in October. And before she passed, she was in the hospital for 2 weeks. And everyone who has any encounter with the hospital system in Jamaica, it is challenging. That's about all I will say. So, dealing with that challenging situation, dealing with home, work, a new job, by the way, I'll tell you more about that one in a minute, and everything just unfolding so quickly, and the turns and the twists of navigating losing a parent, and getting ready for all the events that follows that. It was just too much. And even before that, I had some things that i were tr- I was trying to do, and those were challenging in themselves. So the year had so many obstacles that I did not get to tune back into you, my fans. But I promise you, we are back together again. And we are going to go right into Miss Bailey's Chronicles, full swing every single week, non-stop, maybe even more than once per week. Let's see what is there. What can we discuss and what can we explore together? I'm game if you are. And yes, I do know that all of you missed me. Mwah! Thank you. Thank you for reaching out. Thank you for sending me your love. Thank you for sending me your prayers. And I promise you, I am going to give you the discussions to discuss. Anyhow, ladies, gentlemen, children, boys and girls, Miss Bailey's Chronicles is back, and this is yours truly, Miss Bailey herself. And surprisingly, one of the great things that happen is that I'm back in the classroom. Ooh wee. Now I'm going to keep that part a secret. So, with all the lessons that will be taught here on Miss Bailey's Chronicles, stay tuned because you're about to find out what goes on in our neck of the woods and what we will not tolerate and what we will tolerate. Basically, parents, I've been saying this from day one. My mama raised me to know who my mama is, what she was about, what she stood for, what she did not stand for. You knew who the parent was in our household. So for all the parents out there, let me just empower you for 2025. If your child is standing strong as if they don't know that you're the parent, stay tuned. We going to take charge. And there's so many ways, simple ways to regain that strength. And let me tell you, each and every one of us, we have it. We just need to unlock it. Stay tuned here on Miss Bailey's Chronicles. We're going to unlock some of our parenting strengths together. Teachers, I'm not leaving you out either. We are in it to win it with these children. It's called teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. We are going to explore all the resources that we can find in order to help these children here on Miss Bailey's Chronicles. We are pushing forward for success. I know there are a lot of people out there that are throwing their hands up and saying, I give up on these children. Well, let me just tell you, if you give up on them, then who will believe in them? And for those who don't have any more to give, we understand. Sometimes you can only go so far at the road. Tap out, move on to something else. Let those who can pick up the baton and run the next leg of the race get out the way. Let those who can take over at this point in time run the next leg. You did your best. Sometimes, teachers, you're just in it too long. You have lost your fire, you're burnt out, and it's understandable. I made a statement the other day, and I'm just going to back it up here on Miss Bailey's Chronicles with everyone out there on the web. I met someone the other day, and when I said I returned to the classroom, they were like, wow, at this point, with what's going on? And I said, stop right there, excuse me. I am now looking at the teachers with a brand new set of eyes. I believe that we need to start saying the same thing that we say to the soldiers overseas. Thank you for your service. We need to start saluting the teachers. Once somebody says, I'm a teacher, thank you for your service. Because if you do know what's happening in our schools, hello, we need to start saluting every day. You pass us on the street, salute us. Because between 0 to 18, 19, even the university students, even older than that, it's a challenge. Giving information, interacting, and here's my favorite word, communicating. It's a challenge. And if it is that most of our teachers are not even able to fulfill their jobs based upon regulations only, then you need to salute them. Thank you for your service. That's about it. You don't need to do much more because at the end of the day, majority of the teachers right now, they're really, really doing the best they can do with what has been given to them. And I'm going to replace the word them with us. As I said, I am saluting myself for returning to the classroom at this critical point. One of my main reasons is because I have a young son that I would like to follow along with throughout his education right here in Jamaica. We're not going nowhere. Yes, anywhere we're going is vacation we're going on. He will be schooled right here as all his aunts and uncles. He can choose his university of choice, but right here in Jamaica, we still have some of the best schools in the world. And he will be in these schools, believe it or not, and his mother pushing him, along with the village helping me to guide him right through to the very end. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. Miss Bailey's Chronicles is up and going. That was just a short interlude into what we have planned for the 2025. Guys, I know this light is reflecting on my glasses, but you know what? Let's take it out for a minute. Yes. And just say, guys, I do appreciate all the feedback and I welcome you back to my channel, and I appreciate you coming back to my channel and staying tuned to my channel for all that is to be discussed. I know some of you're looking forward to getting more information on the review for 2024. I will tell you about it. I will. There are some things that are not going to be related to the education system. There are some things that are just going to be based on experiences, like, for example, the hospital situation. In everything, there's good and bad. In everything, there is good and bad. Can we just ask persons to just do their job properly? I think I think we have lost our humanity. in doing certain jobs. Certain jobs require not above and beyond, but just basic care. Just, I don't know how else to put this, so forgive me for the use of this word. Just give a damn. Sometimes that's all we want, for someone to just give a damn about what's going on. And unfortunately, some of the times in this hospital system, maybe 2 out of every 15 people give a damn. And those 2 persons are being dragged from point A to point B because they care so much, while the other 13 people are sailing through. No concern in the world. I clock in at X and I clock out at Y, and that's not my business. I'm not assigned there. I don't get paid enough to do that. I end my shift at this hour, so you have to wait on the next person. Um, I don't know. I did not see the information, so you're gonna have to walk back out to information to check the the, the attitude, the attitude in certain institutions. Guys, be real now. It's not necessary. Just care. Some of you just care. Just give a damn. Yes. Even a smile, a good morning, a response to a greeting. Sometimes it goes a long way, especially when somebody's dealing with a lot. I saw some things, I went through some things, but I saw some things and how some persons were handled in our hospitals that it's sad. And I don't think we need to be crying out to the government to fix that. That is something personal. Some of it is something that we are scraping at the bottom of the employment barrel to fill some of these vacancies, and these persons, even if they received training, some of them just don't care. Them just throw it aside. And the sad thing is that the ones who do care, when the others throw it aside, they try to fix it, but they're burdened by the volume of co-workers that don't give a damn. That's what's sad. So again, I will say teamwork makes the dream work. And I don't think Jamaica is the only place that struggles with this attitude. In places that we need not carry that attitude. We need to actually carry a spirit of love, a spirit of care, a spirit of just wanting to help. But again, here on Miss Bailey's Chronicles, we can only talk, we can only share, we can only say that thank God for the few. We don't want to look beyond those who are actually trying in a difficult situation. So, even with my own personal disappointments dealing with the hospital system, I'm grateful for the doctors and the nurses and the staff who were able to assist us, who were able to help us lessen the burden, right? And for those who I would say gave off the negative energy, I can only pray that you change. I can only ask God to forgive you of some of the things that you are guilty of. And for me personally, if I don't have to interact with some of these institutions again, I wouldn't miss anything. Anyhow, we don't want to go off on a bad note, given that we are ringing the new year. Let's go over to saying, everyone, everyone out there, you need to pat yourself on the shoulder. You need to give yourself a kiss on the cheek. You survived 2024. And if you're watching this video, here on Miss Bailey's Chronicle YouTube channel, just know that you're a survivor. You survived 2024 and God saw you through it. And guess what happened? Just keep the faith. He will see you through 2025. Good night.